It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
On a hot night, the competition continues to heat up here from Nottingham Little League as the winner's bracket of the New Jersey District 12-year-old tournament is on the air here on WBCB. Thanks to the sponsors making this live stream possible, the Capitol Health System, as well as the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, New Jersey Education Association, and by Holden and Ford Subaru, the Trenton Thunder, Hyundai of Trenton, and of course the Trentonian Hamilton Township Education Association, and by Saw Funeral Homes, Jammer Doors, and the Italian People's Bakery and Hamilton Township Division of Health as well. Great to be back with you. Keith Noonan alongside Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher with you. And Fish, you've covered this tournament pretty extensively, had a double dip yesterday as well, so bring the audience in, what we should expect here tonight.
Well, you got an HTRBA team that looked really good. They played a really solid all-around game yesterday. They didn't hit consistently through the game, but they had a couple of big innings. Their pitching was lights out, and they were able to save their starter, Brendan Elnager. He only had 17 pitches before they took him out, and so he could go again tonight if he needs to. But they just got they got three-run third inning, and then another 3 runs in the 6th inning. Christopher Alonso with a couple of RBIs. He finished it up, and there was hits up and down the lineup, and 6 different guys scored runs, so it was pretty good. And Robbinsville, I talked to Mike Brander, manager Mike Bullethead Brander, I might add, and the Bullethead told me that what he likes about his team is they play for each other. They've got a lot of chemistry and things like that, and like I said yesterday, I really can't comment much on the players because we haven't seen them. We don't go to Little League games, but Robbinsville is usually a pretty good out in this tournament. They usually can go pretty deep into the tournament. The backstory of this whole thing is that the managers of both teams, Mark Fisher, HTRBA, and Mike Brander, and for Robbinsville, they were on that 1992 Nottingham Little League team that went to the World Series and came within 1 game of winning it all. They lost to Long Beach in the U.S. Finals, and that would have proved to be the championship because the Philippines beat Long Beach, but then were declared ineligible after that. So the U.S. winner was going to be the World Series champion that year. But if you want to check out more on that, since the Trentonian's a sponsor, I guess I can say this.
Absolutely.
You can go to the website right now. I got a story up there, Trentonian.com, about what these guys think about it and if they try to use it much in getting their kids to play hard. And they kind of had different, varying ideas about it. Brander said he'll try to use it a little bit and talk about what life-changing experience it was, and the bonding that the teams had, and how they're friends for life. Most of them are friends for life, and whether they see each other or not for 20 years, they'll get back together again and talk about 92. And Fisher said the same thing, but he was more like, I'm not going to talk about that experience or that game. He said, I was a reserve on that team, so I really didn't play a lot, but I ended up playing for West Windsor, and he ended up playing for the University of Richmond. So he tries to instill that, if you're on this team and you're not playing, hard work can still get you someplace and things like that. And, he said his kids didn't know about it except for his son, who hear about it all the time from his grandparents. So, the Fisher's 5 parents are, they're proud of it, so they talk about it all the time. But the other kids really don't know much about it. But it's a pretty cool, sidebar story. And, those guys are still friends. These teams have gone at it since they were 8 years old. These guys both of these guys have been the team's managers for all 5 years. They've been all-stars. And, it's a good friendly rivalry, and, they know each other, so there's not going to be any surprises or anything like that. I think it'll be a pretty good game.
Absolutely, and It's a warmer night, as I mentioned off the top, and talking with a couple of people, there was, obviously with the heat yesterday, got young players out there, so got to stay hydrated and make sure that the players and coaches are on top of that as well, because you don't want anybody having to come out of the game because of it.
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. One of the kids on one of the teams yesterday, I forget who it was, he went home sick.
Yeah.
So right in the middle of the game, so that was unfortunate. But, yeah, you're right. I mean, a hot night. Right now we're getting a pretty good little breeze, at least where we're at. Of course, we have a canopy over us and everything else. These kids are going to still be standing out in the sun for a while, so it's a little bit different. But, kids are a little more resilient than guys like us. Okay, than me. And, so I remember when I was a little kid, playing in the heat didn't seem to bother me all that much.
No.
At least psychologically, maybe it did wear me down without me even realizing it. But, it's kids are different. They're different. They're young and they can plug through. Interesting too, and I like it is, we talked about, in case you didn't hear the broadcast yesterday, the new Little League rules this year is that every kid bats that's in the dugout. It's not that you have to get them in at a certain point. They're all penciled into the starting lineup. So every player on the team will bat. Obviously there's only 9 in the field, but then they have to make defensive switches too to get some of the kids in defensively. So I found out yesterday that's pretty interesting too, because if you have a pretty deep team, like I think it was West Windsor, they had 12 players on their team. Well, they're 14. They went 12 up and 12 down, and they weren't getting their second look at a pitcher until the 4th inning. And so you don't get them as many at bats. You don't get as many chances to adjust to the pitcher and things like that. It's sort of a fine line how many kids you want to keep on your team, because you don't want to leave yourself short-handed in case somebody gets hurt or somebody gets sick or something like that. But if you have too many and you're batting like 13, 14 kids, and I think Robbinsville has 13 kids on their team, these kids aren't going to get as many at-bats as usual. And, I don't know. I don't know if, maybe it helps them to see, how like in the major leagues they talk about seeing a guy for the 3rd time is usually the hitter's advantage. And I don't know if that transcends the Little League or not, but I mean it could. So that's a little different, and I think I think it can be a disadvantage as far as that goes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean certainly there's pros and cons, like you mentioned, with the fact that you don't want to have too many guys, but at the same time you do want depth.
Right.
In case you need to plug and play some guys.
Right.
So that is very interesting as well, the fact that every hitter has to hit.
Yeah, I mean, and the other thing is, you want as many kids to play as possible. You want as many kids as you can possibly have to play All-Stars and to give them that experience and everything like that. But like I said, it could hurt you a little bit, or To me, I would think maybe 11 is a good number to have. I don't know. I mean, 10, definitely 10, but I think 11 would be the best way to go about it. But that's just me.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
I mean, look, I'm not the one that's got to pick a team and then have a parent come screaming at me because I didn't put their kid on the team. And that's going to happen, especially if you keep a short roster. You're going to get some grief.
It's tough, yeah.
It's you're juggling all kinds of things here.
Introductions going on right now. Colton McElroy is coming out. He's playing center field.
Yeah, Colton McElroy jumped up. He was he batted. Where the heck was he yesterday? He was all the way down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He batted 9th yesterday.
Wow.
Now he's up to leadoff. He had a big triple. Scored the game's first run. He had a triple and then scored on an overthrow when he went into 3rd.
Braden L. Nagar is the second baseman. Jack Feeney going to be the pitcher hitting 3rd. Chris Alonso, who's gotten a lot of attention for his play so far, he's hitting cleanup. And at shortstop, Adrian Matos is at 3rd base. James Ford. And then Landon Harrison. Harrison playing 1st base. Sean Perez is the catcher. Preston Hood, the left fielder. And Brendan Fisher playing right field. And the Bringer Police rounds out the order.
Team for this
as Fish
contest,
hacks up a lung.
Robbinsville Little League. We have number 30.
Getting to me already.
Dylan McKenzie.
And he was even kind enough to take his headphones off, and you still
It still heard me?
heard it pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to make sure I put them further away.
Joaquin, shortstop.
Nottingham taking the field now.
Number 25.
Robbinsville.
Or Robbinsville, yes.
Third base.
When we're at the one team's field, I always tend to use their
Right,
name
right,
more
right.
than I should.
No, it makes sense.
Colin
So Lexton Jakubowski is out there on the hill.
Ryder Moran, center field.
Should mention HTRBA is the defending champion
Number 3.
in this tournament. They won it last year. And Robbinsville won it just 2 years ago in
Behind the dish.
2020 when they managed to squeeze in the tournament in the fall that year.
Extra hitter.
So
Number 23.
Robbinsville won it then, and
Extra hitter.
that might have been their first one they ever won.
Over-hander in left field. And number 6.
So getting set for first pitch on
Second base.
certainly a warmer night, but it is starting to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, when the sun goes down, our big worry is rain, as always, in the
Yes.
summer.
There is a chance for certainly the second game with some rain possibilities around 8 o'clock. And we'll take a timeout for the national anthem. Come back for the first pitch after this.
Hi, Merrill Reese remind you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back to Nottingham Little League as Feeney gets in his warm-up tosses. It'll be Dylan McKenzie. Rather, it'll be McElroy, El Nagar, and Feeney due up.
HTRBA, the visiting team in both. HTRBA is the visiting team now for the second straight day. Worked out for them yesterday. As a matter of fact, yesterday, HTRBA pitchers took a no-hitter. They took a perfect game into the fifth and then walked. There was a 2-out walk in the fifth, and then they gave up 3 runs in the sixth. And Gus blamed me for that because I said that they were working on a gem. I never said the word no-hitter. I said gem. But he blamed me, so you would have gotten mad at him for that.
I would have. You're right about that.
Yeah, either way. it was broken up. But we think, the second pitcher had come in. He pitched 4 innings. He was working in his 4th inning. He had to be hot. He had to be tired. And really, when you say no-hitter on a combined no-hitter, does it really matter?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so either way?
Either way, it doesn't.
I was watching a video of the Rick Wise no-hitter when he hit 2 home runs. And Harry Callis and Richie Ashburn were saying the word no-hitter all throughout the game.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
First pitch is shot to short. And good throw over by Jaquin. And there's one down.
HTRBA coming out swinging. At least the one guy.
Now batting, number 21, Braden Elnagar.
Elnagar now. 1 pitch and 1 out for Jakubowski. And another swing on a first pitch. A rip to center and a dive by Haran, but can't come away with it as it clicked off the glove.
Now batting.
So he was going to come up with that one. Nice effort.
He got there.
Yeah, it's good to hang on.
Now Feeney the batter.
Elnagar's having a nice little tournament so far. Yesterday he had 2 hits, a run scored, not to mention 6 up and 6 down in his pitching with just 17 pitches. And that pitch count is so important in this tournament.
And every batter so far has swung at the first pitch.
Yeah.
Just inside.
Well, they broke that streak.
Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. Jakubowski long look in. He's shaking, shaking off. Foul back.
I got to imagine the manager's calling the pitches here. Shaking your manager off?
I would think, yeah.
Maybe he's just faking them out.
A little low. Well, that could be it, too. I mean,
yeah.
I know some pitchers are allowed to shake off maybe once, but not often.
Yeah, he was like a bobblehead.
Pop up in the infield. Amato, the catcher, hangs on.
He hung in there with it.
So
now
2 out.
Number 34, Chris Alonso.
Chris Alonso now.
Yep.
I think I remember him a little bit from last year. He was awfully good back then, too.
Yeah, yesterday he was, he had a triple, a 2-run triple. Really, he had the big hit of the game to blow it open. It was 1-0, and then he hit a 2-run triple.
That helps.
Yeah, and then he walked in the 6th and came around to score a run. So he had a nice little game for himself. Not to mention, he's pretty good with the glove out there.
A back pick, and it goes into right field. McKenzie tracks it down, throws, but it's late. So advancing on the error. Runner in scoring position early for Alonso. Swing and a miss. Got it by him.
Yeah, looked a little high.
He chased a bit. 2-1.
I noticed a lot of these kids go after the high pitches, though. I think they just look so good to them.
Always did to me, and I never hit him. That one slapped foul, 2-2. That was such a bad hitter.
You and me both, pal.
Oh.
And you know where I did my bad hitting at? That field, the other field.
The adjacent field.
Yes,
Nice.
not this one. the crummy one. Well, not now. They did a good job of fixing it up, but when I played there.
2-2, breaking ball away. Good eye by Alonso.
We used to just look over here when they had their press box and their announcers. And
Right.
we didn't even
Jealous.
we had a tiny little snack bar.
3-2, wave and a miss, and Jakubowski gets through the first inning. He strikes out Alonso, his first strikeout. No runs on a hit, 1 error and 1 left for HTRBA. Off to the home first, no score.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Dylan McKenzie leads things off, the right fielder.
Mike Brander said the key to them winning, and I don't think this is, he came up with this one originally. He says the key to them winning is they have to pitch well and play good defense. So
You don't think he's the first coach to?
Yeah, I don't think that one's going to be big news to anybody. But, he said that's what they got to do, and then the hitting will come after that, hopefully.
Well, these games, I get the sense sometimes in a big game like this where it's much like in softball, we talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Where, you really only lose games.
Yeah, you don't win them, you lose them.
Right.
Sometimes you win them. I mean, if you mash the ball, but
sure.
Games like yesterday. I mean, the Lawrence game was just a disaster for Lawrence. I didn't even count up the walks, but just a ton of walks. Like 4 or 5 runs scored on wild pitches. There were errors. It was just, I think Nottingham only had like 4 or 5 hits. They have 15 runs.
McKenzie's aboard via the walk.
Now batting, number 99, Leighton Jakubowski.
14 pitches in that first inning for Jakubowski. You're allowed 85 in Little League before you have to come out in the game.
First pitch up high. Runner goes. McKenzie is there. And that caught him up high.
Ooh.
As Alonso is down.
I hope he's okay.
He tried to pluck the throw out of the air and it came up and got him, it looked like.
Hopefully he shakes it off.
He's starting to move back to short, but that's going to be shocking as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of grabbing around his ear, it looked like, and shoulder area. He tried to whip that tag down and just lost the ball in the process.
Right.
Would have been a close play.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he had it beat, but you're right. It would have been. The ump had to keep his eye on it through.
It all depends on the tag, right, Fish?
Yeah, exactly. If you say so, Flash.
Well, you've seen guys,
Yeah, they get the ball and they do lackadaisical on the tag. Yeah,
yep.
You got to whip that glove down.
And at the same time, if you get a really good tag when it looks like the guy's going to beat it. Jakubowski fouls it back.
You're going to see a lot of Branders in the bottom of this lineup.
Yes,
Manager Mike Brander has triplets, and they're all playing.
That's hit right at Alonso. He's got a chance for 2, and the throw goes wide. Jakubowski will hold on at first. So it'll be a fielder's choice.
What did I miss? What, did he leave too early? Is that why the
Batting number 7.
he didn't get the second? He didn't get the second. He left too early.
Yep.
Okay. So poor Alonzo, he got hurt for nothing.
Yeah, so he was erased. I didn't notice that. My apologies.
Yeah, we saw that once yesterday too.
So how do you score that fish?
They're just nothing, a no play. Well, there's no, they don't give you, there's no penalty or anything.
Right.
You know, it's
just runner erased.
Well, no, it's a non-play. It's like it never happened because he left too early.
Bouncing ball to third.
Oh.
Matos bobbled, and he'll have no play.
Yeah. You got to give an E on that one, don't you?
I believe you do.
Cameron Zakis.
Cameron Zakis now.
Took a pretty good cut there. He is the cleanup hitter.
Back up the middle, off the glove of Feeney, and there'll be no play again. That's just an infield hit.
Yeah, bad luck for Feeney there. Had his glove down, had a glove on it, but just couldn't hold on to it. Slowed it down enough that it couldn't get to an infielder in time. Feeney's got a little heavy lifting to do here.
Ryan McRoberts, bases juiced, one out. To the backstop. Sliding in safely is McKenzie. Jakubowski, rather. So a wild pitch, plates a run, 1-0.
This is becoming ugly for HTRBA this inning.
Pop up, Alonzo will go back to make the grab just on the grass.
It's a big out.
That it
In
is.
center field, can you please step away from the flagpole? The batter's eye needs to be cleared. Thank you.
There's always somebody there.
Right.
Batting now,
Strike
number
one.
48, Colin
To
McKay.
Colin McKay. Second and third, 2 down now. And McKay shoots one to right center. That's down for a hit. Joaquin in. Second runner coming around, and he will score as well.
Great, a nice piece of hitting there
Now batting
by
number
McKay.
8,
Just went with the pitch. Nice easy swing, and as you said, shot it out there.
So 3-0. Pitch is up high.
Good start for the Bullet Heads.
Roller to second. El Nagar makes the play. And that ends the inning. But a big 2-out, 2 RBI hit by Colin McKay, and 3 runs on 2 hits. An error and 1 left. So Robbinsville has a 3-0 lead as we go to the second.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills, or at teamtoyota.net.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Jack Feeney.
Back here at Nottingham Little League. Keith Noonan, Rich Fisher with you, and a 3-0 lead for Robbinsville as Jakubowski takes the mound for the second. And good job to manufacture some runs and one big hit in that inning.
Yeah, figuring it out when we're off the air, all 3 of those runs will be unearned because he would have gotten out of that unscathed without the error. That pop-out would have been the 3rd out. So, tough inning. Tough inning for Feeney.
It's certainly not the start that they were looking for.
No, and especially it looked like he was ready to get out of it. He got that pop-out. Looked like a huge second out. That's a huge hit by McKay because he, they look like they were going to wriggle out of that with just a 1-run inning. If he could get the last out, McKay comes up with a huge 2-run hit. That's big.
Matos the batter, and he doesn't chase a high one. Even looks enticing from back here, Fish, that high pitch.
Yes, it does.
2-0, and on the inside. At least it's ruled that way.
Well, that guy told somebody to get out from behind the batting eye, and somebody else took their place.
Fouled back. Well, as you said, quite, actual. Is that how you say that?
What? Say what?
Yeah, well, you said it very bluntly. There's always someone standing there.
Oh, yeah, there are. There are. But usually when they hear the announcement, they say, okay, don't go by there. And this guy just went right back over there, right by the flagpole. The guy even pulled by the flagpole.
Little dribbler to the right of the plate, foul. And that one caught him on the foot, it looked like.
HTRBA getting a little beat up here early on.
Yeah, no kidding.
Alonzo with that ball off his face, and now Matos. He doesn't look like he really looks like he's hurt.
It doesn't feel good.
Now.
Just trying not to put much weight on it.
Yeah, he's going to limp back up. Looks like he's doing better.
Probably try to just jog a little bit and make sure.
Yeah, there you go. As soon as you said it, he broke into a jog. Coach Flash.
Athletic trainer.
Yes.
That's one of those things that probably be a bruise, but for now it's just about getting the sting out of it.
Right.
And you'll ice it after the game and hopefully be all right. Another foul, and that one almost caught him in the same spot. Yeah, you see some of the guys facing 90-mile-an-hour pitching and another foul, and you see after they get hit or if they sting one off themselves like that, the next day it is horrific.
Yeah. Yeah, it hurts worse the next day.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you ever foul a golf ball off your foot, Flash?
Hit hard to short. Joaquin there, throws in time. So long at bat, results in and out. One down for James Ford. No, and I've never gotten hit, thankfully, on the golf course by a ball either, which I know people that have been.
I always find it a miracle that people that play a lot of golf don't get hit.
James Ford.
Well, I have a rule. I always stand behind, especially if they're, a bad player. Got to stand behind them. No reason to be out in front of them.
No, but I mean, some wacko from another hole could just go going over or something.
Yep, absolutely.
When we ran our tournament, the Fueg Open, my friend Dr. Joe Tobias was bending down to put his ball down on the tee, and a golf ball hit him right in the head. Literally knocked him out for like 10 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of errant shots in that tournament.
Some people in the bunkers, and
we had
the entertainment was off the charts, I heard.
11. We had 11 beer. We had 12 carts.
Ball forward to Ford.
All right, let's see if HTRBA can get something going here. And 11 of them were for the beverages. So, it's what surprises me is he's the only one that ever did get hit in the head. He got hit.
Right. Here's Harrison. He goes after the first pitch, fouls it back. It's quite a sound that fence makes back there.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like an explosion. Here's the 0-1. Wave and a miss.
A little late on that swing.
Batting now, number 88, Landon Harrison.
Harrison up with 1 out, 1 on. Top 2.
Harrison had a single yesterday and 3 at-bats.
Well, as the game goes on, it's going to be more and more interesting with everybody batting.
Yes.
How many times they can get through the order and all those other things that we talked about. That one got him. That was a breaking ball.
That was fortunate in the big picture for HTRB, but these guys just keep getting beat.
Number 13, Sean Perez.
Getting hit with the ball.
It's like there's a magnet.
Yeah.
Just finding new ways to get hit.
Yeah.
First pitch away to Perez. I mean, how many times do you see a fielder on a throwdown get hit in the face with a ball?
Yeah.
It does not happen often.
Not a lot.
And that got him.
Wow, that hit
got
the ear
him in
flap.
the helmet.
Right off the ear flap. That's scary. I mean, if he's got to be scared, like a little shaken up. He didn't look it. He took off for first right away.
Now batting number
But
1,
still.
Preston Hood.
That ball's coming right at your head.
Back-to-back hit by pitches. Bases loaded.
Preston Hood now. Big spot for him.
We had a chance to get some back.
Yeah. He was
Only
over.
1 out.
Preston looking for his first hit. Took an 0 for yesterday.
So big spot for Hood.
Good
Foul
cut.
away.
Took a nice healthy cut there.
Yep, good level swing.
Yeah.
Bases loaded because of a walk and then 2-hit batsman. Jakubowski fires. Missed outside with it. And he is having to work hard.
He sure is.
Pitch. Off-speed pitch, and Hood looks at it.
He's already thrown 22 pitches this inning. Started easy enough. Got a nice easy ground out.
2-1 is fouled off of the catcher Amato.
Hood doesn't get cheated on his pitch, on his swings.
No, he's got a nice swing.
Yeah, he actually struck out yesterday on a check swing, and I know that got him upset, especially looking now the way he takes his cuts.
2-2 missed, and he knew it was close. Well, no place to put him.
Nope.
3-2. The pitch. Down in the dirt. Great at-bat from Hood, and he'll drive in a run via the walk.
That sure was. It's an ugly inning for Robbinsville. A run now without a hit, and you still got a chance for a few more to come in.
Ball 1.
Now batting, number 7, Brandon Fisher.
The Fishers are no relation to me, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering.
Wave and a miss. I was going to ask. You know that.
I told Gus yesterday, my family's not good enough to have all-stars.
You're so kind to yourself.
You got to beat everybody else to the punch. Is this Brendan or Brandon?
Brendan, I have.
Yeah, he announced it as Brandon.
Pop up over first. McKay runs out of room. Now it's a ball and 2 strikes. Well, certainly Jakubowski is looking for that strikeout. 1 out, base is still loaded. Little looper to right, and it's down. Lands on 1 hop in front of McKenzie. McKenzie fires to the plate, and it's in plenty of time.
What a great heads-up play by McKenzie. Holy cow. I don't know. I wasn't looking at Harrison if he was tagging or if he was coming down the line. He wasn't even close to the plate when that ball got in.
He was out by about 10 feet.
Yeah. Well, the old 9-2 fielder's choice.
Police rolls 1 to second, and play is made by Bradender to end the inning.
Good job getting out of that jam, but a big assist, obviously, to McKenzie, yeah.
So a run does come in on a bunch of walks and hit batsmen. The RBI goes to Hood. 1 run on just 1 hit, and a couple left in that inning, so it's 3-1 as we move to the bottom of the second.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of Greater Hamilton is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home's 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports their community. They've guided families in Mercer County when they need it most. They've got a caring, dedicated, compassionate staff always ready to go above and beyond to bring you clothes you deserve while celebrating the life of your loved one. SaulFuneralHomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud sponsor of today's game and hopes you enjoy it. Check out Rich Fisher's article in the Trentonian or Trentonian.com as well. That one slapped down to third. Matos has trouble with it, and that'll be another error on him.
Yeah, he's having a tough day.
That was number 3.
Jonathan Booth will be aboard.
Booth. Now batting,
I think
number 44, Lucas Amato.
But when the balls hit that slow, you sometimes try to hurry to make the play, and
well, that was off the end of the bat and kind of spinning too.
Yeah.
So not at the easiest play.
Yeah, it's a tough error.
Now Amato, the catcher. Pitch is way upstairs. Feeney not going to overpower anyone, but it's all about locating.
That's right. That's what it's about, all right.
Missed high again, though. Two balls and a strike.
So Jakubowski, after that last inning, he only gave up 1 run, but he's up to 45 pitches already in 2 innings.
And that's a little in tight.
Still impressed by that play by McKenzie.
That's a great play.
He came up firing, man. He didn't mess around.
Popped up right side. Harrison from first base right there to squeeze it. And the other impressive part, too, Fish, is I don't know how well you saw that ball coming in. He grabbed it on the short hop.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Which is not the easiest play sometimes.
Right.
He came in charged, knew he had to pull up, and once he did, he picked the short hop as that one goes to the backstop. Throw down to second, and this time Alonso doesn't get hit by it, but it's late.
Yeah. Just be happy he didn't get hit.
Now batting
Right.
number 10, Mason Brander.
Okay, here comes the first of the Brander Brigade. 3 of the next 4 will be named Brander.
The Brander Brigade.
Mike Brander, of course, the former Nottingham High baseball coach.
So this is Mason.
And soccer coach.
Breaking ball, I guess a touch inside. Like Mason's stance. That one's in there.
Pitch. We actually haven't seen a lot of called strikes today, have we?
Not a ton.
No. I mean, when these guys have been missing, they've been missing by a lot. That's a good pitch, too.
Yep.
Little movement to it.
Braden got a little piece of it, but 2 strikes and uppercut swing rolled foul. The Brader Brigade.
Brander Brigade.
Brander.
Or the bullet head rush.
Foul back.
You know who gave him the name Bullet Head?
No, I was laughing at that before.
You are familiar with both of them. It was when he was at Crockett Middle School. Hold on.
That's a cold strike, and it's a cold strike 3. So 2 down.
When he was at Crockett Middle School, our buddy Jim Geraci, the old PA announcer, and Charlie Inverso, they were his middle school teachers, and they came up with the name Bullet Head.
Wow. It's nice coming from your teacher.
Well, Brander loved it. He thought it was great. I remember when they told me that. It was years. It must have been had to be years after I stuck it in a story, and he's like, "How did you know that?"
Well, you find out everything. That's part of your job, I feel
Well,
like.
I looked at him. I said, "How do you think I knew it?" he only 2 guys in the world would know that. Tell me.
First pitch. So 1-0. Quasin shoots one to right center. That's down. Picking it up, Fisher. And that'll be an RBI single. Hudson Quasin brings home a run.
Well, big 2-out hits by Robbinsville.
Now batting
That
number 9,
kick can really
Cole
lift the team,
Brander.
and just a great job, and also to the opposite field, just like the other one was.
And that run should be unearned because the error started the inning, and that's what scored.
Yep, all 4 runs for these guys are unearned. Here comes Cole Brander.
Brander waits. Slider called a strike. That was just above the shoe tops. Another foul. Nothing at 2. And the pitch. Brander sees it high. Error that started the inning, then a pop-up. Hit hard, Alonso down to a knee, gloves, fires, and it's in time. Nice play by Alonso at short to end the inning.
Kid's got a good arm over there.
He does, and he's got a good glove.
Yeah.
1 run on an RBI hit from Quasin, and one error in the inning that comes back to hurt them. And nobody left. So it's 4-1 as we go to the third inning.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Hamilton Township Education Association. They want to wish all of their students the best of luck. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. MJEA is proud to support their local Little Leagues, tomorrow's big leaguers, and wish them the best of luck. Check out the Italian People's Bakery, 63 Butler Street, for the rolls, the deli meats, and the pastries. Go to their signature location, 63 Butler Street. Place to go for the best hoagies and the dessert trays for any get-together. Visit them once again, 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936.
Now batting number 9, Colton McElroy.
Back to the top in the top of the third.
Thank you, Jackson.
McElroy bounced out his first time, and he watches low.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the way.
Little looper to right, and right there to pick it off is McKenzie moving towards the line.
Thought that was going closer to the line than it was. Of course, it might have been. I can't see the line from here.
No, we don't have the best view, and I have this ginormous pole right in front of my face.
Now batting number 21, Brandon Almadar.
El Nagar now. Ball up high. Jakubowski hoping for a quick inning. Had to work hard last inning.
Sure did. He's up to 45 pitches.
Pitch is lifted foul. Back out of play.
Infield on your toes. Let's go. Damn, on your toes. Let's go.
1-1. Hit back to the mound off the glove of Jakubowski, and there'll be no play. What say you? Infield hit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right back at the mound like that, that's a little tough.
Feeney coming up.
Now
2 for
batting
2 for El
number
Nagar.
11, Jack
Yep.
Feeney.
First pitch is popped up, and it will go out of play off to the right.
Feeney'd love to get something going this inning, help himself. Hasn't pitched bad. He's just been victimized by some errors that he wasn't able to get himself out of the situation.
Really nice stop by Amato. That could have gone to the backstop. He takes a strike, runner goes, the throw down is there, and a great tag. By Joaquin at short.
Looked like he tagged his legs as he jumped up in the air, didn't
Right,
it?
yeah. Two out.
Good job by Lucas Amato. He didn't really have a great jump either.
Feeney shoots one to second. And nice play.
Wow, he got through that inning with just 9 pitches.
4-3 put out. And no runs on one hit. Nobody left. In the top of the third inning, off to the bottom half of the third. And Robbinsville has a 4-1 lead.
Hi, Merrill Reese remind you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
So it'll be Michael Brander now, the second baseman, to lead it off, 4-1. Feeney kicks and deals, too high.
Now batting number 6, Michael Brander.
When you have triplets, right?
Yeah.
And when they're all little babies, like 2-3 days old.
How do you know?
How do you know who's Michael and who's
Keep the
Cole?
hospital bracelet on.
I guess that's what you have to do until they start to take form. Either that or you decide not to name them until
Maybe that's something you can ask him next time.
yeah.
Way upstairs. 3-1. McKenzie on deck. In the dirt. No, I would think that would be a great thing to talk about. Try to figure out some of those answers.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do after the game. I'm kind of got to get the interviews quick and then get back here and get the lineups for the next game. I'll have plenty of time to talk to him.
I'm sure.
You know, he retired from Nottingham. I didn't realize that because he kept showing up for basketball games, helping out in the winter.
Number 30.
But he's working with his dad's financial firm now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss by McKenzie. McKenzie walked his first time.
Mark Fisher is a lawyer in Lawrenceville, so. Ooh.
A rip to right, and it gets past Fisher and to the wall. Play's going to come to home, and the throw is wide. Brander comes in to score. It's an RBI triple for Dylan McKenzie.
He absolutely turned on that pitch. He ripped that on a line drive into the outfield. They had no chance of cutting that off. It was hit so hard. And I think McKenzie was thinking triple out of the box.
You know, once it got by Fisher,
Yep.
had a good reach at it. There might be a pitching change here. Looks like there will be.
Well, and that was the second walk he gave up, and that one hurt him.
So now 5-1, and Feeney's night is done on the mound. Call to the bullpen. We'll take a timeout and come back.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. mercercountyprosecutorshop.org.
This is Angelo Weiner for your Mercer County Prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills, or at teamtoyota.net.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
So Feeney will go to first, and it's Harrison to come in and pitch.
So straight switch.
Yes,
defensively.
indeed.
Yes.
So Jakubowski, the batter.
Just been informed during this pitching change that my shirt is on backwards.
And you have a pocket on your back.
Pocket's on the back of my shirt.
Yep. I will ask Brand to take a picture of that, please.
Well, I'm going to freak everybody out when I take my shirt off between innings.
I was surprised they didn't stand up and do it right away. What's another inning of pocket
exactly.
being on my back? 3-0.
See, that's what happens when I don't wear a shirt with a a thing on it.
Yeah, that one gets to the backstop.
You mentioned he threw a lot of errant pitches in his warm-ups.
He did.
And that has carried over here in the first batter.
Now batting number 7.
Runners on the corners for Joaquin.
Jakubowski on base for the second time. He scored a run the first time when he got on fielder's choice.
Yeah, and I was going to say, after all that happened in the warm-ups and then to have that throw to the backstop again, I was a little surprised that nobody came out there to say anything, and now quickly, that was a brisk pace.
All right, here I go.
Out to the mound. Fish is going to change his shirt right now on the air. And I don't think anybody's really surprised. I mean, I know I'm not.
You might want to have that look good. Might want to have what?
As the umpire looks over at a shirtless Rich Fisher as he comes with the change. Can't imagine what was going through his head just now. And we're going to actually get another pitching change. So Harrison comes in, faces one batter, and now he'll be taken out. Another call to the bullpen. And Fish, how does the shirt feel?
Same. Doesn't feel one bit different.
All right, take another break. Another pitching change coming up.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League.
El Nagar is the new pitcher, and they try the steal play, and it works to perfection. McKenzie will come in to score as they try to throw down to second. That runner is safe as well. Jakubowski
4 pitches.
with the steal.
Now on the mound, Brandon Elnagar.
Now, does McKenzie score on what do you call that, a stolen base or a wild pitch because it got past him? What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I was thinking more of a steal.
Okay,
but
yeah, I guess because they were, yeah.
That went in off the hands, blooped foul.
They were
But I think that was more of a, because it was definitely a straight steal to second, and I think they were trying to set that up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I would just go that way. Breaking ball is hit to center. McElroy is right there. He squeezes. He hustled in towards the infield and made the grab.
So El Nagar yesterday, as we mentioned, 6 up, 6 down. He had 2 strikeouts, 2 ground outs, and 2 pop outs. He didn't even allow a ball out of the infield. And they took him out after the second inning at 17 pitches.
Zakis with a rip to left. And it scoots by Hood for the moment, and in comes Jakubowski. RBI hit for Zakis. He's 2 for 2.
Now batting number 2, Ryan McRoberts.
I think the run's going to maybe score because of the error.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
So maybe no RBI on that?
Yeah.
A shot down the line, just foul.
Yeah, that might get some grumbling, but it was. I don't think he wasn't going to come around until he bobbled and let it get by him.
Correct. He was going right to third, and then once that ball got under, he came home. Who's going to grumble at us?
Nobody.
We don't get complaints ever. I mean, I'm sure in your position as a writer, nobody ever says anything to you about.
Not once.
But anything that you've written ever. I'm sure everybody is just thrilled that you're covering them. And
actually, I have had more
guy.
people. I have had more people be fair and understanding about mistakes than I have people getting upset about them. I mean, yeah, of course, you're going to have people that are upset and get mad, and they take it as if you meant it personally. Don't realize it was just a mistake.
Right.
Then I have other people that are very nice about, these things happen, especially now if you can change the mistake on the internet. I felt terrible. I did a big story for the Hamilton Post about the Steiner softball team, and I got a girl's first name wrong. I knew her first name. For some reason, I just wrote Emily instead of McKenna, and we were able to change it on the website, but not good. Her coach was understanding. And I don't know how McKenna felt about it. I felt really bad about that, but it's fixed.
It must be the nice thing, right? That you can just go back and edit if you need.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame that it's going to be wrong in the paper, in the print edition, but at least you can salvage some of it online.
Roberts drives it to left, and Hood fell down on the chase. Throw will come into the cutoff, and another run will score as Zakis comes around.
That ball was hit hard, and I think he might have lost a little of that in the sun too.
McRoberts with an RBI double.
Well, they got their hitting shoes on today.
It's now 8-1.
And now that, in case you're wondering, that would not be an earned run when Jakubowski scored on the error, because these hits would have brought him in regardless.
Another base hit, this time to left, and there'll be no play at the plate. It's 9-1. He'll trade places. Colin McKay with an RBI double.
And on it goes.
Ryder Haran.
They are hitting.
Indeed, they are.
Haran coming up, and this is the lineup. Fish that you talked about, 13 guys are having to come up and hit.
Yeah. Well, I think these, 13.
I counted before, yeah.
Quite a day for McKay so far. Single, double, 3 RBIs.
Yep. And he's hitting 6th.
Right, yeah.
Got a pretty good lineup. Haran goes after a breaking ball. There's 1 out in the inning. 4 hits. Little trickler to the right, foul. 1-2. Lagar fires, and it's a curve. Missed inside, trying to steal third. The throw is there and in time.
And a good throw.
Nice play by Perez, and a good tag by Matos over there. So McKay caught stealing. And a rip under the glove of Matos at third.
Well, good thing they threw that guy out.
Yeah, right. So a 2-out hit. Now Booth takes strike 1.
Now batting number 3, Jonathan Booth.
Booth goes around. Runner goes again. Perez's throw right on the money.
Well, Perez is Perez is the star of the inning. In an inning that featured a lot of offense, Perez is the star of the inning.
That it did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in the inning. And 4-run score.
No, 5.
5 runs, my apologies.
Yeah.
Yep. On 5 hits, there was an error, and nobody left. So we go to the top of the 4th inning, and it is all of a sudden 9-1 in favor of Robbinsville.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and the community healthy. Support for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses can bring the vaccine to you. Families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. And most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of free and confidential clinics. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Check out their website, hamiltonnj.com/health, for more information. Stay healthy, Hamilton. So
now
Robbinsville off of a 5 spot.
Chris Alonzo.
Be the middle of the order. Alonzo will lead it off. Alonzo smokes one, but right at second.
I think he caught that in the air, but he threw to first just to make sure.
Rander makes the play.
Yeah, nice play. Went down low on it.
That was smoked.
That was Michael Brander, by the way. Playing the same position as the original Michael Brander. His father played for the Nottingham team.
Matos hits one down to third, and good play by Zakis.
Nice arm by Zakis. He's not real big. He heaved it over there.
He slung it.
Yeah, it was a slung.
Now Ford, just a couple of pitches into this inning. 2 outs. And Ford stings one at short. Knocked down by Joaquin. He guns. And it's in time. 1-2-3.
That's throwing the leather at him, huh?
No runs, no hits, nothing across. As we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, it's a 9-1 lead for Robbinsville.
Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Game, a half hour.
Summer is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer doors and windows. We all love the pitch clock. A family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. And today, Jammer continues to swat home run sales, service, installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, storm doors, and windows. Jammer
Number 3.
features Rainer garage doors, steel or aluminum. And you can check out their showroom, 2850 Brunswick Pike. Roller down to first, and Harrison will flip it, but it's not in time. Little lax over there.
A little bit. Give him a hit.
Yep.
He beat it.
Jammer doors and windows. You can call them 215-493-7709.
Lucas Amato.
Oh yeah, Lukey,
Lucas Amato popped the first, his first time up.
Amato takes just low.
That last inning we were talking off there was utterly amazing. 3 pitches, 3 swings, 3 outs. We were saying if we got pitchers like that. Oh, another hit.
Amato hustles down to first.
Well, Amato right now ends the deciding. He represents the deciding run. If they can get 2, this game's over by the 10-run rule.
Mason Brander.
First 2 on. Yeah, Fish and I between innings were talking about how quick some of the games have been in the major leagues and elsewhere, and that's why we were kind of laughing.
Yeah, Flash told me that he's doing a York game. The entire inning lasted 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We figured that out to be a total of a half-hour game in 9 innings.
Right, I think, the eventual time of that game was, I think there was like 17 runs scored, and it took 2 hours and 31 minutes or something like that. I mean, It was phenomenal.
Yeah, when you get a game under 3 hours with that many runs scored.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the Phillies and Cubs played some fast games last week.
Yeah.
A couple of 2 hour. One was 2 hours and 15 or 20 minutes, I think.
Well, Lagar fires, and it's called a strike.
You figure the Phillies getting to play so fast, it wouldn't have worn them out when they played Washington.
Right.
Boo.
Brander moves out of the way. First 2 on here in the 4th. And that's up high. First 3 on.
Well, El Nagar not having the same magic that he had yesterday.
We'll see if it's going to be a change here, and it looks like there will be.
Yeah, after 17 pitches and 2 innings yesterday, he's thrown 23 in 1+ innings today. Sticking with him.
Now they're going to.
Oh no, they put him back to short.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
All right, another call to the bullpen, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I'm Merrill Reese, remind you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
So Alonso into pitch, and in a tough spot, bases juiced for Hudson Quaison, who has an RBI. Strike at the knees. Wouldn't imagine in this type of situation you're going to be too aggressive on the base paths.
No, I would think not.
Hood over
through.
In deep short, and one run's in. Here comes the second run.
That's the ball game.
Throw goes to third. It doesn't matter. He kicks the bag out. And that should do it. But nobody's really moving around.
Yep.
And that is. So a 2-run RBI single for Quaison, who ends up driving in 3. And this ball game is over 11-1 here in the 4th inning. A dominant performance by Robbinsville.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, they took advantage of some mistakes, some errors, and then they just started hitting the ball well. And it was, as you said, it was dominating. They did everything they had to do. They got a really good pitching performance from Leighton Jakubowski. Jakubowski, let's see, he finished with a 2-hitter in 4 innings, and the only run was really of his own doing when he walked the runner in the second. Other than that, he pitched the contact. He only had 1 strikeout, but his defense did the job behind him, and it was just what can you say? It was just a great all-around effort by Robbinsville.
Absolutely. And we'll get set for game 2. Brand's pointing to a Trenton Thunder hat. I don't know what that means. Yeah, who do we have for player of the game, Fish? Who do you think?
Well, it's a toss-up, really. It's a toss-up between Hudson Quaison and Colin McKay. Both of them had 2 hits and 3 RBIs. So, I don't know. Why don't you take Quaison and then I'll do McKay for the Trentonian so we can give them both a little exposure.
Okay, well, send them on over then.
All right, I'll send Hudson over.
Sounds good.
I'll talk to McKay and Jakubowski. 48 and 99. All right, let me get out there.
So we'll take a break. Ball game number 1 is over 11-1. Robbinsville with the victory.
This is Angelo Weiner for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
We're here with the Trenton Thunder player of the game, Hudson Kazin. And Hudson, 2 hits for you. You guys, you go 2 for 2. You guys put up 11 runs. You win it in the 4th inning. What was the game plan going into this game? I mean, obviously you guys put out a really tremendous performance.
It was fun. I had a good time with my teammates. We scored a lot of runs. I was happy that we played good today, and I think that we could do better by practicing, and hope we beat Nottingham.
Well, how much fun was it for you at the plate? 2 for 2 and a couple of really hard hits and 3 RBIs.
It was super fun. I still remember right now the pitch that hit right to first base and he missed it, and I got on base and scored 2 runs, and then we go home.
What was that pitch?
Right down the middle.
Is that what you're looking for every time?
Yep.
All right, good approach, and you're the Trenton Thunder player of the game. Phenomenal game. You get this hat. Congratulations, and best of luck the rest of the way, bud.
Thank you.
You got it. So we'll wrap things up here on the WBCB Sports Network. Thanks to Hudson for a couple of minutes after a solid game by him and really the entire team. Robbinsville with a dominant 11-1 victory. And we'll have Game 2 on the network upcoming when they get the field and everything situated. And thanks to the Game 1 sponsors, Capital Health System, the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, New Jersey Education Association, Holdeman Ford Subaru, and the Trenton Thunder, Hyundai of Trenton, the Trentonian Hamilton Township Education Association, So Funeral Homes, Jammer Doors, New Jersey Education Association, the Italian People's Bakery, and Hamilton Township Division of Health. Thanks to Brianna Neal, thanks to Colin Summer, and for my broadcast partner, Rich Fisher, this is Keith Noonan saying so long from Game 1, and we'll talk to you soon on the WBCB Sports Network for Game 2.